It's Tuesday, 6 p.m. It's Matrix Money Tuesday. Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Welcome, everybody. I'm laughing because I'm like so behind over here trying to hit buttons and get all of our stuff up and running here. Like, oh, wait, not financial or tax advice. How about this? Not financial advice. Wait, no, that's not it. How about this one?
What are we looking
There
for?
it is.
Okay, all right.
See what I mean?
Give it a moment. Yes, sir. Okay, style. I'm going to put our names on. Oh, is our names not on? What's going on here? It's not on. Anyways.
Oh, I you know what? That's all right. I can go grab that, in a second.
Yeah, we just leave it. People either know who we are or they don't know who we are.
Yeah, that they should know by now. I mean, come on now. Here we are, man. Here we are.
Oh, give me a second.
How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully doing well.
We are streaming live on YouTube and X. So this is our first stream on X, right? I just set that up.
Well, no, we streamed on my X last time. We're not streaming on the Matrix Money Podcast X. I don't know if you saw that. We got an alert basically saying we are not premium users. We can't stream on X.
Wow, we got to be premium. Okay. All right.
So
some money. The gatekeepers. Yeah. I get it.
We're still streaming in a few locations. We're on your YouTube, my YouTube, the Matrix Money YouTube, Patreon, my X. I think that's it.
And soon we'll be streaming on the Matrix Money Podcast X account.
As well. Yes.
As well. Yes. Once we get that sorted out.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about tonight. But sorry, you want to jump in that chat, say hey to everybody? I'll let you drive if you want.
Sure. Let's pop it up here. Chat. It's CCM.
Surprise!
Damn it, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. BC Port Corp.
Hey, BC Port Corp. How you doing, bud? Thanks for being here.
Damn it, Dave. Hope you all doing good. Yeah, how was everyone's weekend? I'm not sure if anyone had a long weekend like I did. I just got back into town. Got to pay X. That's right. We got to pay X in order to stream on X.
Yeah. Sad truth, man. Sad truth. Sad truth. That's all right. Yeah, we'll have to take care of that.
Yeah. Maybe give it a minute and then we can start going over some headlines, some stuff that I saw on X, and maybe you saw some things, and we can talk about a little bit of Bitcoin. Yeah. See how the markets are doing.
Bitcoin news, Monero news.
Yeah. Actually, how about we start off with that Monero one? Because I thought that was really interesting. It was a tweet. I'll bring it up here.
Yeah, we'll add that. And then I know you said you did a summary. If you want to bring up your summary afterward. In the meantime, people can see, again, links to all of this is in the description, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't heard of this type of attack that they're saying is potentially going on here. Basically, this one up-and-coming project, according to this post right here, is trying to seize control of XMR mining. For those who know, XMR is if you don't do it with ASIC, you do it with your GPUs. There, you get your computers fired up and doing that. And according to this, it's all about economics with this particular attack.
Yeah, this isn't a traditional attack that you would have. I got to give credit where credit's due. This is from Bokiku on X, and I was reading it. I think maybe it was this morning I was going through it. And what he's talking about in this thread is a pool that's been created by Cubic, and they're incentivizing users beyond just mining XMR. They're also going to be getting Cubic tokens as well, or coins as well. Yes, and they're incentivizing that. It's an advantage to mine in their pool. And by captivating a large number of people using this pool, they now have a greater percentage of the entire mining pool. It peaked at about 27%, at least according to this post that did. And it started showing off red flags, or appearing off red flags from a whole bunch of people within that community, seeing it as a possible way that they can take advantage of the network and gaining control, possibly overriding control if they reach that 51% percentile. So it's an interesting kind of way that they can attack a network without hacking and using financial incentives to gain users. Last time they got attacked, hackers got screwed over. Yeah, yeah. So
honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even realize that. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. I didn't realize that Monero got hacked. They've been paying the U.S. government's been paying hackers to try and hack it for years. And no dice that I know of. So I'm sure that would be big news.
So
but
if they got hacked, that's interesting. But if I don't know if they actually did get hacked either. It was an interesting method of attacking a network by not even touching the network, but getting a gain of pools of other people's other people's ASICs, and systematically taking control of the network.
Yep. And again, links in the description. You guys can go read this entire thread at your leisure. But there you go. That's crazy. I like Monero. What about you, Jar? I mean,
I like Monero. I was actually looking. There is an ASIC that mines Monero from Bitmain. Apparently, it's really, really terrible when it comes to maintenance. A lot of people have had issues with it, keeping it online. I thought it was interesting, and I was trying to get my hands on one of them. I was talking to Terra because they used to have them on their site, and they took it down because of reliability issues. But it's hard to get your hands on one. I think it's called the Bitmain X5. Maybe it's called X5. I can't remember. But that was an ASIC that some people had a few years back. They no longer sell them. But yeah, I hold just a little bit, just because I like to speculate on different coins. But what about you? Are you holding any XMR?
I very, very little at this moment, but I do mine it on that computer right there. I know you can't see it. It's off to the side here, but yes, right there. And I don't mind. I mean, yeah, it's an older computer, but it does the job. You know what I'm saying? And who cares? I get a little bit here, I get a little bit there. I'm okay with that. Not looking to break the proverbial bank or anything.
Yeah, and it's one of those privacy coins that have lasted the test of time so far with crypto. It's one of the original ones.
Yes.
So I hope I'd like to see this project succeed. I haven't heard of any real issues with the chain itself.
No, I agree. Now, do you have any other privacy coins that you utilize at all, Jar? Like Zcash
privacy coins.
I also hold in full disclosure, I hold Pirate Chain, love Pirate Chain, and I hold Darrow, like both of those. So
nice. Darrow, I have a little bit of that. Pirate Chain or Pirate Coin. You can mine that, right? It's a CPU mineable coin as well.
Pirate Chain, yeah. I don't mine it. I just buy it.
You just buy it.
Yeah, I just buy it. The tickers are like anyway. And that's as close as you're going to get to me being a pirate, everybody. And BC here saying he loves XMR. Yeah, XMR. It's I mean, tried and true. He asked me. So let it be. Let it be. Yeah.
Anyways, I just wanted to highlight that because I thought that was interesting. I don't have too much input on that. I just wanted to make people aware of this possible method of attack.
Yep. No, makes sense. Especially for those who might be just sitting like I'm doing. Got some spare computer sitting over here mining this damn thing. And you're getting your little pittances of XMR every day or whatever. So there it is. You can definitely be aware of that. And again, if you want that information in the description, you can go check that out. How about this, Jar? I had seen this, but I really didn't talk much about it.
Yes.
Lots of BTC moved over $9 billion worth and sold, not just moved, but sold. And the thread goes into it a little bit here, right here. Yep. The coins came from 8 dormant wallets, according to this, that were created in 2011.
2011. That is insane. Those are some original wallets, right? Like that was like a very beginning of Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. Insane. Well, you know what? That's almost as old as BC's been into crypto here. I think he got in 2011, if I remember correctly. Wow. So BC, are you rich now? Are you leaving? Was this one of your wallets there, buddy?
he's loaded for sure.
Oh man. But yeah, I guess according to this, July 4th, July 5th, they were consolidated. By the 18th, they were sold. The entire stack of it, according to this, to Galaxy Digital. And I like the fact that they point out here, no breadcrumbs, no market drops, none of that baloney, which is nice, I guess, to the degree we don't like. Well, okay, a lot of people don't like volatility in the market. I don't give a shit about it. I hold long term.
But it's a feature, right?
Yeah, well, to me, absolutely. But I whatever. Maybe again,
it's a feature of Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. And here's the totals, just so if anybody is really interested: 80,201.98 BTC sold, over $9 billion.
That's insane. $9 billion worth of Bitcoin sold. Not much market fluctuation with that sale.
Well, and they point out about Germany right here. When Germany sold all that off, it was a 15% drop in the market. Now, that could have also been people panicking, by the way. But
right.
Still.
And also, that wasn't very long ago, right? That was Germany selling it off was less than a year ago.
I was going to say about a year ago, maybe.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Absolutely nuts. But, hey, there it is. I listen, I had some. Well, first off, I should have listened when somebody in 2010 tried to get me to buy Bitcoin. That's first. And second, it's like if I did have enough, I might be taking a little bit of profits right now. We've been over 100K for a while. I might take a little bit of profits if I bought it under $1.
If I bought it under $1, I would have sold it when it hit $100. I would have already cashed out by now. I wouldn't have anything.
Wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have had those diamond hands, huh?
Yeah, come on. At $100, I probably would have sold everything.
There you go.
Let alone $100,000. You've come a long way. Long way.
Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, that's true. Well, a lot of things. I mean, have you seen tomorrow morning? I'm going to be live at 11 a.m. with Joe again, doing a midweek check-in on the markets. And as I was prepping for everything, one of the things I'm going to be talking about are all these companies now starting to do either Bitcoin treasury strategies, which there's a couple of new ones I'm going to highlight tomorrow, and or altcoin treasury strategies. Have you started seeing that, Jar? What do you think about that?
No, I don't know too much about this.
So basically, Tron, which just went public, is one of them. Yeah. They just went public. They're looking to sell, like, I forgot how much, into USDT to buy some ungodly amount of Tron to put it in their treasury to create a Tron-based treasury. Okay. And then there's another one that I'm highlighting tomorrow, and I'm sorry the name eludes me at the moment because I'm doing so much damn work. It's funny. I was telling Jar right before we started this, I'm like, well, yeah, that other video drops tomorrow. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Today's Tuesday. Oh my God, I can't believe it's only Tuesday. But anyway, there's looking to raise money to create a SUI, however the hell you pronounce it.
Right, yeah, SUI.
Treasury. How about that? That's insane. I don't know if I'd be going with the altcoins, or at least not necessarily those altcoins anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like Ethereum, like it has to have at least a 5-year lifespan before I start thinking about treasuries and everything else that goes along with the brand, right? Some sort of track record, maybe 1 or 2 years is a little bit short before you start forming something like that. But then again, they're backed by VCs, and I'm sure there's names behind it that people find reputable. Maybe there's a reason to do it, but I'm not personally jumping into any of that right now.
Yeah, it's I don't know. To me, it's a little bit risky. I mean, yeah, okay, Tron has a bit of a history, but like it started out all fugazi with copy and pasting white papers, Justin Sun basically going out there and just talking lies to start out Tron back in the day. So, and what is this one? A Canadian vape company just started a BNB treasury. Their stock ripped 800% to the upside off the announcement. I didn't hear that one. Wow. So there you go. There you go. It's just crazy. I mean, I mean, I get it. That's the new thing, you know, Bitcoin treasury, but BNB, I mean, I don't know, I guess BNB, biggest exchange, right?
Yeah, like okay, so BNB, CZ, everything else that has a history as well. Maybe there's a little bit of trust when people have seen the timeline and everything that goes along with Binance. Binance got kicked out of Canada, so that's also interesting because of our regulatory laws. But and like their home country, like CZ is Canadian, so it's just I find that funny as well. Chinese Canadian.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, BC. I got nothing. I like
I do like BNB as well.
BNB chain. Yeah. I got nothing nothing bad to say about them. Honestly, I wish we had access to the full exchange here in the United States. Tech Man is in the house. Borrow and bribe. There it is.
Tech Man tie.
There it is.
Bribe. It works.
There it is. That's funny.
The path that's worked the ages for sure. Borrow and bribe.
Oh man, we got one more piece of Bitcoin news, and I know Draw wants to talk about a project, so we'll let him jump into that a little bit. And by the way, if you got questions, by all means, jump on in with them, and we will do our best to answer those, especially if it's some of these deep in projects. You know, that's Jar's forte there, and Taboo token on BNB. Oh boy. I don't know what it is. I probably don't want to know because it's tech.
I know Taboo. Yeah, I've heard about that one.
And now I know I've talked about this yesterday on my streams, but this to me is just huge news. I love the whole solo mining idea. I love the fact that solo miners can hit blocks, and this particular block was over $370,000, so over $750,000.
That's crazy, right? I love
for
that.
a solo miner.
For a solo miner, yeah. Hitting a block, like we're hearing this more and more often, right? A solo miner hitting a BTC block.
Yes.
$750,000 in one shot. I don't know how long this guy's been mining, or this person has been mining. Speaking of that, I just got something in the mail today too. And it's because you're talking about solo miners. You know the BitAxe?
Yes.
The BitAxe that came up with the solar miner? I think Jingle Miner ripped them off. And they sent me one. I haven't set it up yet. Actually, I just got it in the mail today. I'm unboxing right now, just so you know.
Okay.
All right. But I'm pretty sure this is very similar to the BitAxe. Well, yeah, it is. I don't have a BitAxe myself. I have a few of the USB solo miners. There you go. Look at this.
I'll bring you up full screen here.
Yeah, this is the Jingle Miner solo miner.
And it does look a little bit like a BitAxe, yep.
Yeah. So I'm just opening this up right now. I've never used it before, but they asked me to review it. So I'm going to take a look at it and try it out. One of the things I wanted to do is see if I can power this with a solar panel, because I've seen a lot of people do that. And
TechMan saying they built it off open source design.
Open source design. Okay, yeah. That's technically not ripping anybody off then.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, I just actually grabbed myself a BitAxe.
Oh, you did?
It's literally still sitting there because I had to resolve, for those who again watch this channel all the time, you know, I've had internet issues. I finally got those resolved. I mean, I should not freeze up anymore.
You haven't glitched once. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah. It took it took the old man going down to Xfinity with all their equipment, dumping it on the desk and saying, "You're gonna fix this now."
The traditional method.
Yeah, I was done at that point. And not only did they replace the equipment, I got an upgrade on speed. I got a reduction in my bill. Yeah. So I was obviously quite aggravated when I got there.
Oh no, I can believe that. Yeah. Well, you've been suffering with connectivity issues for a while. I'm glad you got that sorted out.
Yeah, well, I say that. Watch, I'll glitch off now. Yeah. So I wanted to get the whole internet thing squared away first before I probably should have waited to even buy the BitAxe until I did that. But yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit because they were having a special on it. I actually got a great deal. I got the BitAxe, the stand, everything for like
Full set.
like $120 or something like that.
That's okay. That's not bad. Let me see how much. So BitAxe is $120.
Well, that one, yeah, it's the whatever the 1. I'm having a brain fart on the name. The 1.2 terahash one, not the Gamma, which is the $60, $70 one. It's the next one up from that. The normal price is somewhere around 150, $160. Like I said, I got about $30 off. I got a decent deal, plus the stand. So they were having a special.
Awesome. Here it is. I'm gonna just.
So there'll be a video coming out with regard to that soon. So stay tuned for that, folks.
I'm going to see how much this costs. And you said it was $120, right?
Well, again, I got the deal, and plus I got a little extra, I think, because I ended up paying with Bitcoin, so I got a little extra off on that. But yeah, I think the regular price is somewhere, I want to say, about $160.
Yeah, that's definitely a good price, because when I'm looking over here, Jingle Miners, if it's the same thing, I don't know about spec wise, this is 1.2 terahash. This is $189.
Yep.
Okay. So you're paying a premium for the Jingle Miner one for the same hash rate. Maybe it's not worth it.
I don't know. Well, I'm excited. We'll let you know. We'll see how it goes. And all I'm saying is, if all of a sudden I disappear and you see a solo miner hit a block, well, you know, there may be signs, as they say.
There will be signs.
Oh, there we go. Damn it, Dave is saying pleb source is usually cheaper.
Pleb source. Let me check that one out.
Nice. And Techman saying it's a nicer display and metal case.
The
Jingle Miner. Right? I'm assuming. No,
the Jingle Miner is a metal case. Yeah, this is aluminum.
Okay.
So I know a lot of them are printed, 3D printed plastic.
Yes.
Right. This one seems to be aluminum. Or they're just open. So the pleb source one looks like it's just an open shell. I'll bring this up on the screen in just a second here. All right. There we go. So, they're selling it for $94. This is the BitAxe Gamma. Free case.
Yeah, that's the one that's like 60 something. Oh, it's 90 something now.
This one on pleb source is $94.99.
Oh.
Yeah. And they got this Nerd Q axe.
Yeah, I feel like that's a newer one, like that just came out.
What the hell? 4.8 terahash. I didn't know these little guys can do so much. That's crazy.
That is absolutely insane.
Wow. Okay. So you're looking at about $100 per terahash, just based on the pricing, right? Give or take. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. No, that's about right. Get my second Nano 3S tomorrow. Excellent. Excellent.
All right. I'm gonna put this away. I got distracted. Sorry, guys. New toys. I like new toys.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yes, there was a project I wanted to talk about because we did a video on it, and the project's called XNet, and it's a project that I've actually been in for probably over a year now. It's one of the access points I had in my backyard shed on one of those poles, and it's an outdoor access point. The access point is actually made by Alta Labs. It's an AP6 Pro. So it's IP68 weatherproof. You can have it out all the time in the snow. We've had horrible weather here in Toronto. So it's lasted a couple of seasons so far, a couple of winters with no issues. So what they do is, instead of being business to consumer, and they're trying to provide connectivity solutions for people with mobile plans, similar to what Helium is doing, they're actually doing an infrastructure business project where they're providing a platform for mobile carriers to rent space off their network. So in hard to reach areas where they're not able to get a strong enough signal for their customers, they can jump over onto the XNet network and rent that space, and users will seamlessly transition over to that network, depending on where these access points are, and start using data on those networks. And for the data that's used, XNet charges a small fee, smaller than a build cost to put up their own towers, and they generate revenue that way. Right now, they're in different areas across the United States. They're not in Canada, so I'm not earning very much at all with my access point, minimal rewards. But what they've just recently launched is something called Fractals. And what Fractals does is it allows you to buy a fraction of one of those access points that are already installed and operated. And when you purchase it, you're purchasing it for a quarter, so 3 or 4 months of the year, and you earn rewards. So I bought into Fractals blindly. I didn't even know what it was. I don't know. I just got excited about the project. Anything they offered, I was going to buy. So I spent a couple $100. I bought a bunch of these shares, and I got my first set of rewards. And my first set of rewards was over 6,000 XNet coins, which translated to about $170 worth. My investment was $220. My first set of rewards was $170. That's 75% return already on my first batch. And I still have 3 more months of rewards to receive. So nice. I got excited about that. I made a video about it. And then I was just, I'm all over the project right now, trying to figure out where they're going to deploy, because it seems like a very exciting opportunity. And the market cap is only $4 million. This is a super small project. And I just find it funny. Like, this is, I talk about a whole bunch of deep in projects, and some of them have utility and they seem interesting, but they're not generating revenue. And right now my focus is on projects that are actually generating revenue so they can sustain themselves. And if they started off generating revenue immediately, right? So they deployed a small set of access points. I think they're at about 1,200 access points across the US right now. And they've already signed this agreement with AT&T. So they have a revenue model that's already generating. And now what they're trying to do is sign up more mobile carriers and become that decentralized infrastructure platform that's out there. So I think it's exciting. And I think this is exactly what deep in projects should aim to do when it comes to utility and people contributing and actually earning further contributions. It seems very sustainable, and it seems like it can grow significantly from where they are right now.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw your video. I was hoping that was the project you were going to be talking about today. That was very interesting as I was listening to you lay it all out. Now, if you said it in the video, I honestly don't remember, but are these available on a lot of exchanges right now for like?
No, and that's okay. So there's multiple factors as to why I'm into this project. One, the market cap is super small. 2, it has utility. 3, it's not on any real major exchanges. I believe it's on one exchange, but it's this tiny exchange, very little liquidity available. You really have to swap for the token on Radium or Jupiter. You can't, it's not on any major exchange. I'm just going to look it up right now because I'm talking out of my ass right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And again, if you guys have any questions or anything you want us to chat about, by all means, throw it in the chat. We'll try and get to it before we wrap up tonight.
Yeah, let me just pop it up here. Oh, and full disclosure,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, full disclosure, I've been buying into XNet, so I should definitely state that. I have lots of XNet before I pull it up here. So maybe I'm shilling. 1 second. CCM, I'm not as fast as you when it comes to that.
It's okay. You're
I know you're much.
All right, what do we got here?
So it's 2.5 cents, down 7% in the last 24 hours. This has taken a beating over the last little bit. So let's take a look at the max chart. It came out near the end of last year, September. The high was 26 cents.
Wow.
It's all the way down. Yeah, it's come down significantly. It's down 2.5 cents right now. And I'm just going to check out the markets. There we go. So Radium is listed here. I use Jupiter when I did it, but obviously Radium. Central exchanges, none. There's no central exchanges. There was one listed before, but I think because of liquidity, they pulled it. because it was horrible. You could not get it at a good price. Someone was just going to screw you over.
Right.
But yeah, you can only swap for the token right now. So access to the token is very limited. And that's another factor. So if this ever does get listed, that usually helps.
Oh, yeah.
Helps to propel the token quite a bit, right? Well, maybe not quite a bit. Maybe I'm speculating, but that often happens with a lot of different cryptos.
Oh, absolutely. It usually, of course it does. I mean, that's what a lot of these people get in early wait for. The major exchange listing. So hey, take some profit.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mike Vollmer in the house. Mike, appreciate you being here, brother.
Welcome. And I'm going to plug Node Factory. We're talking with them right now, and we will try to make an offering. If we can work out some sort of deal that's beneficial to users, we're going to try to work out something with the Node Factory and see if we can offer access points or shards across the United States, wherever they're offering it in the next round.
Now, you have a giveaway or something that goes tomorrow? Yes?
I have a giveaway that's coming up. It's going to be from OneKey. OneKey is a crypto wallet. It's in the mail. I haven't received it yet, so I'm supposed to do a giveaway. I just can't say the date yet until it's in hand. So I have a OneKey Pro, and I also have a OneKey Classic that we'll be doing giveaways on. I'm thinking we can give one of those wallets during this stream on Matrix Money podcast, so I'll keep it aside for that. But the Pro I'll be doing on my Crypto Jar main channel.
Okay. So I thought I saw something posted on the Node Factory X. That's why I was saying that. So.
Okay. The Node Factory is offering. That's for Timpy. So Timpy has some nodes coming out.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Geocore with Timpy is coming out tomorrow morning. If you're in the Eastern time zone, I believe it's 6 a.m. Eastern. They're going to be releasing the Geocores. We're going to be selling shares of those at the Node Factory. So if you're interested in that project, you don't want to buy a full node and you don't want to host it on your own, we're offering the opportunity to buy a slice of a node. So that's an interesting project that's coming out. Timpy's a different kind of project, and they're trying to compete with Google, Bing, and other search engines, gathering metadata and search. So, giveaway, yeah.
Yeah, everybody likes giveaways there,
Everyone likes giveaways. Yeah. So, yeah, there's going to be giveaways involved with that. You can check them out on X, the Node Factory on X, for details on that. And when I get the actual wallets from OneKey, I'll talk about it a little bit more in detail, because I've given away wallets before from them, and I got a couple more on the way.
There you go. Awesome. FF is in the house. Welcome, FF. Appreciate
FF.
you being here.
Welcome, sir.
What did you miss? The whole show, brother. Pretty much. Oh man, yeah. We talked a little Monero and how the attack going on with regard to that. We talked some Bitcoin news. We'll be talking a bunch more Bitcoin news tomorrow morning, or I will anyway, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Jar, you should join me if you got the time. I think it would be an interesting conversation if you got the time tomorrow. I know you. Okay. Jar has a day thing, you know. Crazy.
Oh, that job? Yeah.
Yeah, that job thing. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
It's always getting in the way of my life. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Facts. Absolute facts. All right. Well, I don't see anything major in the chat that they're wanting us to kind of go over. Jar, did you have anything else you wanted to kind of hit on?
Not a whole lot. Maybe I'll just think about it in a moment. FF, if you take a look at the description, there was an article on Cubic and the possibility of hacking Monero. You should check it out. I definitely think you'd be interested in that article. So it's in the description down below. In terms of things coming up right now, I have a few videos on Deepin devices that are coming out. Nebula is having a drop, and they're going to be doing a double rewards campaign that's going to be starting on Friday. But I don't have too many details on that, so I'll be popping a tweet once I get more details. But other than that, I'm just working on content right now. I had a problem with my GeoPulse. It's GeoNet. It's like an RTK or GNSS adapter that you plug in your car. It's way more precise than GPS. And I couldn't get this thing to work. And there's a whole bunch of firmware updates that I had to go through on my phone, on the device. And there's a couple other things I had to do to get this thing to work. So I'm going to make a guide on how to fix it if you're having the same problem. Because when I had put this out on X, I got a huge response. And apparently I'm not the only person that wasn't getting RTK service with their adapter. So I found a fix, and I'm going to walk people through that. How about
I love when you put those together. Those are so helpful.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, man, facts, just facts.
How's what's going on with CCM and his channel this week?
Like I said, I've been so busy that I didn't even realize today was only Tuesday. But tomorrow, the usual, for the most part, I am trying to put in some new videos. One, an updated Tangent video. I'm in the works on that. Doing the BitAxe video. So, the first time setting up the BitAxe kind of thing. And I'll try to do follow-ups with regard to that. Thursday, I'm dropping a video at 11 a.m. for the Node Factory. So go ahead and watch that. It does have a little bit of the interview that was on the Matrix Money podcast channel that Jar and I did.
Awesome.
But most of it is like I show everybody. I walk right through my registration, the whole 9 yards, and then show them the dashboard the next day, that kind of thing. So check that out this Thursday. Tomorrow, Joe and I are live at 11 a.m. And then, of course, Friday night. We know what goes on Friday nights. So bring your favorite alcoholic beverage, and 7 p.m. Eastern time, you can join me for Crypto on the Rocks.
That's great. Actually, I had one more thing to add, and it was an X Spaces that was hosted today by Deepin Connection. I don't know if you follow him at all on X, but he had a conversation that involved GeoNet. And GeoNet is one of the leaders in the Deepin space. They're actually doing it correctly. They're deploying devices when needed. They're not trying to oversaturate it, and the rewards are very reasonable. I was putting together a quick post on everything I heard in this meeting. And basically what they did is they got involved with Solana. And the Solana has a new phone called the Seeker that's going to be coming out. I pre-ordered one of these. It's coming out next month. And let me just show this article.
Yeah.
Share this. Okay. So this is just explaining what's going on right now. But this is the phone. This is called the Seeker. And the Seeker is a new phone by Solana that's being released later this year. And GeoNet was an advisor. Apparently, there were advisors when they're building the phone on the type of chipsets that they're going to be installing and building with these phones. So they had a lot of input with this, and they picked a chipset, a GNSS chipset that they could use and build on. So GeoNet is actually incorporating themselves with this phone, where you can now jump onto the RTK network and start using super precise location services with their network. So they're integrating deep in projects with this phone, and they're utilizing the network. So it's really good for if you're trying to track locations, people who are Uber delivery drivers, and they want very precise locations of where they are, and estimation arrivals and everything else is very useful for that. And the GeoPulse that I was just talking about that broke down on me, they're actually developed an app. And with the app, you can install it on this phone. They're going to be releasing it at the same time, and you'll be able to do quests like you can with the Deepin device, the Pulse. So I thought that was interesting. And then one more key piece is that they talked about on this call today is that GeoNet might be moving over to Solana. So this is huge because GeoNet's already fully rolled out. They're developed and everything else, and they're on the Polygon chain. And what he was discussing today is a transition over to Solana. And the reason why they picked Solana is because of liquidity and Solana's space in the markets. If they're trying to reach exchanges which they've had problems getting listed on, being listed on Solana was a huge plus for a lot of these major central exchanges. So that's one of the main reasons why they're moving over. So I thought that was interesting, and I thought I'd just share that information today.
Oh, that's great information. Awesome. Yeah. Red Panda Mining in the house. Yes, what he said. Smash that like button. Smash it up. And there you go.
XNet for the win. Yes, sir. I wonder if Random. Do you have an XNet access point? I'm wondering if he's running one because I know He's in Canada, so he probably has sucky rewards as well. But that project is amazing. I'm super excited to see where they go.
Awesome. You just mentioned an X Space, which reminds me that I meant to promote an X Space that's coming up tonight for Billy Goat Tales. I'm not sure that we got a bunch of people. We got a few people here from the Billy Goat Tales community. But tonight, their X Space at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So by the time we're getting out of here in about 2 hours from now, they are doing an interview with Crypto Crow about Cardano's launch of Midnight. So if you are interested in Cardano, if you are excited about what's going on with Midnight, you don't want to miss that X Space. They're going to be talking all about it.
Okay, awesome. It's good to know. Billy Goat Tales.
And yeah, Tech Man, he might be on Jar's channel. We're live in like a couple of channels, couple of X's, Patreon. We're live all over the place, baby. And
so, it's in a box.
There you go.
Okay.
There it is.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Like mine, you know where mine is? Mine's right here. So like I have it inside my house. It's not even outside. I'm going to install it outside at some point. But I mean, running it here, you're not really getting very much at all. There's more value in picking up the shards with fractals or just holding the token, because I've been dollar cost averaging into the token. It's so low right now. That was just my reason to hold in, buy, hodl. We'll see what happens with the market. I think it could pick up quite a bit. Yeah. Awesome.
Excellent.
Perfect. Excellent. So that's it for me. That's all. I just added more onto the stream just because it's running through my brain.
That's all right. That's how it goes, Jar. That's what I like about doing it this way. You just kind of, it goes where it goes, man. Goes where it goes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
I think we'll wrap it up though, unless you got something else, my friend.
No. I'll shut up right now.
That's hilarious. Well, I appreciate everybody that's in the chat. You guys kept the chat moving along. Thank you so much. Thank you for checking in on all of the different accounts. And speaking of all of the different accounts, the links to all of those are in the description as well. So thank you. And yeah, man, appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you smashing that like button.
Thanks for coming by, Rapanda.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. We're going to be back next Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you're watching for all of the info on X to make sure you're here. And I think that's going to do it. I think we're out of here, Jar. You agree? We're out. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.